band. Disco Emus vs Juniors live streaming now. Started. See what
It's magnificent.
Rain, a little bit of heavy dew, mate.
Heavy dew?
That's about
Is
it,
that
yeah.
what happens in Queensland? Heavy
That's
dew.
it.
10 mil of rain is regarded as heavy dew.
Well, the plate meetings get just concluding. Phil Brassingham along with Phil Overlack. And umpires today are none other than the Fletcher boys, Scott and Gavin Fletcher. Scott will be plating home plate and Gavin will be in the field. The home team are the Disco Emus and the away team
And the Bullsharks.
And of course this is the final pool game of the junior junior part of the draw. There's a few galahs are on the field in the outfield, just going away now as they come on.
And I believe these two teams will play off regardless. Is that correct? We've got a pretty clear go in the junior league. Both teams on 4 and 1.
Well, the Emus are the away team. Just looking at what's happening here. They must have tossed a coin or something.
Senior competition's been a little bit tighter and is still in the balance a little bit, but the junior competition is very clear.
Yes, the Emus are 4 and 1, and they're up against the Bullsharks, who are 4 and 0, and they've had a draw. So these two teams are more than likely, I would say positively, if I could have a bet on it, they're the gold medal teams.
They are, yeah. We both don't gamble, of course, and gamble responsibly,
No.
everyone.
Okay, for the Disco Emus, Liam Kachowski is up to bat, and on the mound for the Bullsharks is Tommy Calvert. In the battery with Calvert is Howay.
And he swings over the top of that one and gets things moving with a strike. These grounds are just magnificent, and that's inside, so 1 and 1. Yeah, just fantastic fields. Again, we probably would have had 10 mil this morning, I reckon, and they've just come up a tree.
Well, it was cats and dogs back at the hotel.
Yeah, it sure was. And he wheels in a curveball and he snicks it to the backstop.
Not a bad MC hammer.
1 and 2. We've got the radar gun here. We are in just a magnificent setup here, guys. You've just done so well.
Oh, Kachowski pulls that one, foul. Cheetah hit, Andy.
Very nice. few people just filtering into the upper deck up there, and which is a beautiful viewing area. And exactly ditto, another breaking pitch and pulled foul.
And shout out to Benny Moore, who being Good Friday went down to the wharf and bought us some fresh tiger prawns out of Redlands Bay there, down there.
And you seem to be enjoying them, Andy.
Mate, they are sweet. Very sweet, Andy.
Hope everyone, no matter where you are, is tuning in and enjoying things. And there's a fastball, and that's off the fist. This is going to be a testing play. And he is safe.
Yes, Teichman it was at third. Very difficult bounce. I'll probably score that a hit.
And the Emus are underway. So Klein Shiphorst. Oh, that's a mouthful, Andy.
Sure is. The right-handed hitter is in the box. And he's a catcher. He's catching today for the Disco Emus.
Ooh. A little up. Ball one. Again from the set. Checks him over at first base. From the set. Delivers. He's popped that. Infield taken comfortably by Romero. And what a young talent this boy is. Here with his older brother, the Romero brothers. And boy, they can both get amongst it. They're terrifically talented boys. And that's what this competition is all about, just exposing the kids to further opportunities, and it's up.
Brings Hayden Elliott to the plate for the Emus. Hayden's playing centre field today.
Picks off again. It is very still here. Perhaps the calm before the storm, because we believe we're in for some rain this afternoon. And the
Possibly.
runner
Takes off the
Beautiful
throw. It's
throw.
in time and
That
it's
is
got him.
I love that for young catchers, you know, because I see so many try to make the distance and they airmail it, and it just makes it awkward for whoever's receiving it second. But to skid it through, down low, and there was the difference. So Klein Shiphorst caught stealing.
Kachowski caught stealing.
Caught stealing.
After, correct, Kachowski caught stealing.
Elliott's still
in the box.
That's up.
On deck is Micah Target, the third baseman for the Disco Emus. It's
a good pitch.
It was a beautiful throw over a couple of plays ago by the catcher.
Yeah.
It was on the money.
On the money. Quick release, skidded. Position A. As he hammers that one foul along the right field line.
That one foul.
Another good pitch. Foul ball. Credit to Jason Howarth, who sets all of this up for us.
Yeah, he's brought Stan the cameraman along with him. And Stan the cameraman's doing an awesome job.
Yeah, well, he's so flexible, Stan.
And he is.
Again, another foul ball, fighting everything off and chewing up some pitches. Working nice and quickly, breaking pitch in the dirt.
And
interesting.
He draws a walk.
He was a little bit reluctant to throw a fastball, so on a 3-2 count. He went curveball again and didn't get it done. So another opportunity for the Emus.
Brings Micah Target, the third baseman, up to the plate. Phil Brassingham not giving any signals or in having a chat with Target. Grounds one to third.
Takes
Take
the
the lead
easy
runner.
play.
Yes. And that concludes the top of the first inning. And
Nothing on the board.
yes, we have a 0 in there for the Emus. And up, first up for the Bullsharks will be Caleb Duke, who pitched 2 days ago. He's going to be the lead-off hitter today. Now, Andy, you enjoying your time in Brisbane?
Loving it. Absolutely loving it.
Went out for a quiet meal last night.
We did.
Yeah, running into a few
Montezuma's.
people. Montezuma's.
Yeah,
How was that?
that was fantastic. And I think that's what this type of tournament does. It reconnects people, and to go out last night as an SA coach with a bunch of New South Welshmen. It was the boys that I've had the pleasure of coaching against in years gone by.
And we had a few young fellas that had just committed to college. We
Yeah.
had
Jai Burns.
who's committed to Frank Phillips. And for those of you not sure about where Frank Phillips is, it's in the Region 5 JUCO ball, Div 1 JUCO ball in Texas, up in the Panhandle. They knocked off Midland in the second game this morning to take they're 1-1 with Midland. Midland are high flying. They're up on, I think they're running second in the region. They're a powerhouse this year, Midland.
Okay.
And Frank Phillips got a game off them early, and so they play a double header today and a double header tomorrow. And the series is squared at the moment,
That's good.
which
That's
is good for Frank Phillips this morning, getting that win.
Terrific.
And Midland have pretty much taken all before them. They've got a couple of pitchers that have already committed, and they're going to Texas Tech next year. So they are a powerhouse in that region.
Yeah, and that's what the JUCO system is sort of all about, isn't it? It's a stepping stone.
They get to play. Basically, the players get to play. They're not sitting on the bench of a 4-year college, so they're
Yeah, in a very
progressing up.
competitive league in Texas.
correct. Daniel Thwaites, a left-handed pitcher on the mound.
Down low. Ball one.
See where pitch trackers caught the bottom of the zone, but very, very bottom.
Again, he moves away from the set position. Foul ball. 1-1. Again, these tournaments where we're playing a couple of double headers and some singles in between, little rest day as well. It just creates opportunities for everyone. Fielders, pitchers. Well, the catchers are working through behind the plate, and he misses down low. 2-1.
Yeah, Klein Shiphurst here in the battery with Thwaites.
Misses low again. So good moment here. 3-1 count. Lead off. Just lifted it an inch or two and gets the call. It's full count. Nice shape and size, a lefty on the mound, and he gets it across and he pops up deep second base.
Kaczowski's under it, and Kaczowski makes the catch.
Yeah, so from a SA boy to come up here, and as I said, I've been in the Little League system for quite some time now, and been given a bit of a touch-up by a lot of these guys, so it's wonderful to be up here and now joining them, and under the wonderful tutelage of Tony Harris, who's a world-class coach. So the boys are in wonderful hands in the Disco Emu Seniors. Strike one.
How are the catchers up for the plate here for the Bullsharks? And
Again, foul ball.
One out here in the bottom of the first inning. We have a 0-0 scoreline. And the rain is just staying away for the moment, Andy.
Yeah, terrific.
It's looking really good.
Yep. Both of these teams just sort of jockeying to see who will be home team and hit second in the gold medal game. And this is down low. Again, works from the set, drives to the plate, swings over the top. And strikes out.
Wesley Wilford is coming up to the plate now for the Bullsharks, and looks like he is the DH. So the designated hitter. We've seen the Otani rule come into action a few times in this tournament, Andy.
Yep.
We've seen a few coaches try and play the reverse Otani, which they've been pulled up on.
Have they?
Yeah, so
explain that one to the people.
Oh, that's
Andy?
it's too early in the morning.
Well, that's clubbed along the right field line, but that will be foul.
Yeah, no, it does my head in at this time of the morning, the reverse Otani rule.
Mm. A big strong kid, Wilford.
So we've got another game up on Diamond 2. We'll try and give you some update scores from there. It is 2-0 in favour of the Crocs up there against the Blue Sox. There's a high fly ball, and
That lands.
Elliott dived and missed it. Harris cleans it up from left field and fires the ball into second base. But that's a Barney Rubble there to Wesley Wilford.
And I hear the wife's not overly keen with your interpretations of with the Barney Rubble and the slippery nipples. But
Apparently.
all adds to the flavour and the fun of things.
This is the big hitting Gardner for the Bullsharks in the blocks, and wow.
You read it and called it, and that is deep. That is a wonderful
One
shot.
bounce into the fence, centre fielder. Elliott picks it up and fires it into third. He's definitely Cooper at the cut there. Definitely stopped the triple there. Elliott was well fielded.
Back-to-back doubles by the Bullsharks.
And that plates a run.
Sure does. They take an early lead. Bottom of the first.
Timon into bat now for the Bullsharks with 2 dead. And let's see if he can get a base hit. And I'd say Gardner won't be. It's Cooper Timon. Gardner.
Teachman. That's an old boy that son
Apologies
of
there.
Russell, who was an Adelaide boy and went to Brisbane and become part of their high performance program and Australian programs.
Oh, wow.
Oh, take both of those. Which one do you want?
Okay, so on that play, Gardner's advanced to third base on a ball in the dirt. And Teachman just needs a base hit, thread it through a hole, punch it into a gap, score another run. High fly ball, curling foul, and is foul down the left field line. So you're from Adelaide, Andy?
Yes, I am.
Crow eater?
Crow eater. Very passionate South Australian.
So I'd ask the question, are you
Have we got two heads or
Dock,
something?
no, the Dockers or the...
Oh no, the Power or the
Oh.
Crows. Crows.
Crows over the Power. Yes,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Yep.
You're old school then?
I'm old school. Yep.
Light little bit of rain here.
Ooh, another well
Hard
hit
hit ball to centre field. Elliott's under it. Elliott's safe hands of Elliott takes that catch, and that concludes the first innings. We have a 1-0 ball game in favour of the Bullsharks,
Yeah.
and we'll be back with you shortly.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a day here where the rain is just going to be a little bit in and out. So we've got
Yeah, a little bit of local knowledge. Predicted rain later in the day, but
yeah, well, there's a heavy clouds over the top of us.
well,
The first
swinging at the
pitch.
first pitch is Riley Cooper. Under it out there is Strawn, and Strawn takes the catch. It's Strawn. Matt Harris up to bat now, the left-hander.
Just incredible how the fields just hold up so well up here. Just the drainage, it's incredible. I've got to have a big shout out to the grounds crew here.
Oh, they've done a phenomenal job, the grounds crew, so's the canteen staff,
Yeah, everyone.
the umpires.
Yep. And they wouldn't do it with so much passion if they didn't believe in this type of tournament. And a real credit to, again, Benny Moore and his Down Under Travellers organisation. It's just fantastic.
I was saying Matt Harris hasn't had a lot of at-bats in the last couple of years, once he's out of Little League. He is generally a PO, and he looks to be keeping the bat on his shoulder here, Andy.
Yeah, well, again, another good opportunity for him to... And also, as we said, this is somewhat a little bit of a dead rubber as he picks a walk. So the coaches are throwing things around a little bit and providing some opportunities. Regan Smith, right-hander. Oh, my favourite number 72, which I've worn most of my life. Again, wheels around and gets a fast ball across.
All right, Calvert's kicked off a fair bit in the first inning. Let's see if he goes again. It's a fly ball into the hole.
Yeah, it's going to land.
It's dropped between first base and right fielder, and it advances the runner.
Cooper Wilson, another righty, and another wonderful initiative by Ben with the pink day.
Yeah.
So a lot of the boys invested and bought pink gloves and pink hats.
We've got one out here, so I think the bunt situation might be out of play.
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's in this type of
Fairly
game
early
as
in
well.
a game, and
Yeah,
I think with
he'll let him swing away, I would suggest. So Calvert from the set, runners on first and second, delivers and misses down low outside.
Grandfather of the tournament, great grandfather.
Again, from the hip, delivers down low again. 2-0.
well, these fresh prawns in the commentary box are certainly hitting the spot.
Yeah, and the champagne's going down just as nicely. So we're on fire today. That's
Ground
a
ball
up the middle,
up the
and
middle
through it
gets
goes.
through, and
Emus have scored their first
Brassingham,
run.
Sandingham, there's a play on here, and Harris gets home. And the Emus jag a run back. Now that brings Ed Ryan up with runners again on first and second base.
Again, a good opportunity here for the Emus. Calvert gets a fast ball across. Strike one.
No real signals going down there from Brassington.
No, hit the
Happy
ball
for him to hit the
signal.
ball.
Outside, 1-1. So he's sitting around 73, 74 with that fastball, which again is pretty genuine for this grade. Yeah, that's a good pitch and
Ground ball to
hits it right side.
Gardner, who flips it to Calvert for the second out of the inning.
Well drilled little team with a bit of PFP, so organised, as you would expect from all of these kids. They've been through all sorts of junior programs, charter programs, probably just delving into under 16 state teams.
Kachowski up to bat now. He's 1 for 1. He's singled to centre field. His first at bat, comes up swinging.
Land on top of us, no, just over the back.
Runners on second and third base and 2 outs. A base hit will score runs.
It's Calvert. Runners on second and third.
Well, the coffee orders are coming through the just a small long black thing. All right, let's see what Kachowski can do here.
Two and one. So a good chance here for Kachowski. Runners on second and third, 2 out. Delivers, misses outside again, 3 and 1.
We were talking about Little League charters. Kachowski was part of the Hills team that played and won the bronze medal in 2018 at Lismore.
Yeah, and as we've aligned with America with the Little League system, which has had quite an effect on us, especially with our ageing. We used to sort of be January 1 and it's nearly pushed out to...
Correct, it's pushed out to
May
and now
1.
out to August now. It's
Now
pushed
out to
to
August.
to where the baseball season and it comes back to with the Little League World Series. If you look at the age groups, there's pretty much no high school boys at Williamsport. It's primary school.
Yeah.
When we look at it from Australia,
Yep.
that if you're in secondary school, you're pretty much out of with the changes they've made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and we were going over
Oh,
there and playing against
Nice
boys.
hit there
That's
to
the
left
world.
field, but under it out there is McLaughlin to make the third out of the inning.
All she wrote.
That's all she
But we
wrote.
let the Emus score a couple. Score one, I'm sorry, for a 1-1 ball game. All right, welcome back everyone.
Bottom of the second inning here from Redlands Bay. The rain's stopped, and we have Romero. And what do you know about him, Andy?
I don't know a lot about him, but I know the coach that I'm under, Tony Harris, who's the field coordinator for the Pittsburgh, he's got a real fancy to him. So, and again, look at his size, just beautifully athletic and tall, and unfortunately, as much as it shouldn't occur, surnames mean a lot, and anything with a little bit of Hispanic, and they're just so really well adapted to this type of game. So it'll be interesting to see how he runs today. Playing shortstop. Plays.
Yeah,
Downstairs.
Yeah, downstairs from Thwaites.
Lefty. Working from the set. He delivers.
Oh, lovely pitch on the outside corner. That was pretty to watch, Andy.
That was beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Locations, everything, mate.
Just what the doctor ordered.
You betcha. Oh, crack.
Cracking hit up the middle. Straight up Broadway out to the centre fielder, Elliott, who fires it into Kachowski at second base, and Romero, he gets on with a Lara Bingle.
And apologies, we were calling the famous Phil Brassingham. He goes out and has a little chat just to settle things. In fact, they're going to make a pitching change.
Oh, here we go. Thwaites is he's saving him for tomorrow, I'd say.
Yeah, and probably today again.
There you
It's
go.
just sort of something where he's going
Stretch
to wheel through his
legs.
staff a little bit.
There you go. That's it. Yeah, well, as you said, it's a bit of a dead rubber or a non-event, but certainly we will get the changes here in a minute. And 42. Well, he's gone after the mascot. Callum Barker's headed straight out after the mascot.
He was actually going for the umpire, I think.
Well,
which is
yeah.
perhaps not such a fantastic idea.
Anything can happen in Redlands Bay.
Again, the scorers are located upstairs, so we relay the changes to them as they're an essential part of the game.
Well, Daniel Thwaites has just come off the mound. He's pitched one inning, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, no base on balls, and 1 strikeout.
Did a good job.
Yes. And of course, he will be available for tomorrow's games.
Yeah.
And
Yep. I'm sure both coaches will be looking to keep as many pitches on deck as they can.
yeah, well, Benny Moore's. So, yeah, Benny, just one. Can we get some strawberries for the champagne we've got here, mate?
No worries, mate. Just coming up. Did you want them sliced? Or
Yes, please. Yeah, yeah.
Sliced?
Yeah. Oh no, full.
Oh, okay. Anything else to Mr. Corny?
We're good. That's all.
So there's the GM, the boss, running around for us. So
It's just off to
What-
get some strawberries.
what a wonderful guy he is.
That he is.
So Callum Barker on the mound. Axel Starn or
Strawn.
Strawn.
The tech guy, and of course, Stan, the cameraman's just trying to manoeuvre for the left-handed hitter. It's all right, Stan. It's not a bad view. Just leave that camera alone. And Stan's sipping on some champagne over there.
Yeah, I'm not sure we should be perhaps feeding them
Well,
too much
you know,
champers
yeah,
because
yeah.
you know they're the ones that have to keep the steady hand.
Yes, yes.
And it looks like he has got a fairly steady hand. He's doing a fantastic job. Ball's popped.
Ball's pop fly. The third baseman targets after it, but it's gone foul. And Micah Target's another Little League player. He was 2018 Williamsport he played.
Okay.
Yep. He represented the country over there after winning through with the Cronulla team.
So Barker's sitting around 71 mile an hour. That one's 73, so he jetted it up a little bit, missed inside.
Axel Strawn.
Good name.
Oh, fantastic name.
That's a big league name.
Big league name. Takes that one inside and Klein Shiphurst.
As Romero was flying to second base and got a late call to stand up and ended up nearly stumbling over second, but no problemos. When he delivers and
There's a chopper up the middle. Kaczewski has it.
Oh, well taken, but he pulled him off the bag.
Pulled Smith off the bag and
Safe hit. Single
safe
four.
hit or... Oh, really? Reach on error? Safe hit?
No, he beat him out. It was
Okay,
touch
we'll
and
call
go.
it single to four. Single to four. Paddy McLaughlin at the plate now for the Banana Benders.
Oh, young Paddy. Good job by the catcher. Where a catcher earns his keep. You've got a couple of things to concentrate because the runner will go at some stage.
Runners on the corners here, so yes. You're right, Andy. And he
he's
goes.
And he fakes and holds the ball. Not prepared to let the runner score from third. So they err on the side of caution.
Okay. Well, with no outs here, runners on second and third base. We have a sack fly in play.
Outside.
Base hit might score too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the Bullsharks will be heading for. Try to take the lead here in the bottom of the second. And Barker has increased his velocity. He's up to 73 at the minute. And there's a ball, foul ball.
Chopped away down the left-hand line, and this kid here, Paddy McLaughlin, more chops than a Jackie Chan movie.
And Andy's got more one-liners than perhaps Jackie as well. So here we are. Barker delivers inside. Good pitch. Coming a little bit further in, hoping to induce a swing, but well done by McLaughlin. Comes inside again and ball four.
Ball four and a walk. Got to thank the coffee girls for bringing us coffee. Got to look after the talent, Andy.
Oh, you betcha. Yep. Doing a fantastic job here though, Andy. I've
Ducks
got to
on the
say.
pond. Ducks on the pond. Foster in the box. No outs. What have we got here? You call it, Andy. What?
Well,
if you had to have
number
a
nine
monkey on
hitter.
something, what were you doing?
I'll say that he's going to.
He's going to hit it the
He's
right
gonna
field.
fly
Fly
out.
ball. That's a sack fly. Underneath it is Harris. He fires the ball
All the way.
all the way to
Sort of
all the way
home
to
plate.
home, and the runner on second base is tagged up as well, and he's on third. That's Alex Strawn. Some great base running there.
Yeah, great job by.
That's a
Great job by Foster. I mean, that's how you keep yourself in baseball games, is by taking advantage of every opportunity provided, and with loaded bases, he sacks him in and they take the lead.
back to the top of the order here in the second inning. Caleb Duke.
He flew to shortstop his first at bat.
Yes, he did. There's a bit of a pop-up. Let's see if he can put bat on ball and score a run or two here. Although I think there may be a steal on and the runner goes, pitches high, and Klein Chippers just eats that ball and doesn't throw it.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see a defensive play there where the second base cuts in and
Yes, and plays four. Yes.
yeah, or at least just deeks and perhaps creates an opportunity, but they're not prepared to give up a run. That's in.
I've got to thank you today, Andy, for coming on this and learning all the bad habits that we have in commentary in New South Wales.
Oh no, look, I really commend you because again, this is a service that for the people that can't make it here to keep a tune of things, and 71 mile an hour fastball down the chute.
Calvert's Callum Barker. Cal Barker.
Yeah. Delivers again. Oh, there's an opportunity. Pass ball.
Runner
And the
scores.
Bullsharks score their third. That's ball 4.
Oh,
So Duke
Duke walks.
sack flied to right.
Foster
Sorry,
sack fly.
Foster sack flied.
And Duke's got a walk and brings Howey up, who struck out swinging at his first at bat. He's 0 for 1 today. And Howey is the catcher for the Bullsharks. Runner goes. We've got a theme happening here. They're taking Klein Chiphurst on. And he's beaten that one, and there's a stolen base there to Duke. 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. 2 runs have scored in this dig. Make that possibly 3. That's the third run that scores.
Yeah, job of a catcher, hey? It's a really integral part of a baseball game. They call the game, they keep control of the field. And more importantly, in moments like this, they've got to block like a brick wall and really support the pitcher. But a couple have escaped from him, and they've scored a couple of runs on pass balls here in the bottom of the second. Oh, good pitch, just misses him. Barker. Runner on third. Delivers. Low. Another walk.
Back-to-back walks here from Barker. And up to the plate now is Wesley Wilford with runners on first and third. Now Wesley doubled at his last at bat, and he then scored off a back-to-back double by Gardner. So let's see if he can put this in play and score a run or two.
Yeah, well, he really squared that his first at bat up, and so he'd be feeling pretty confident and good about himself. And
Runner goes and he takes a strike.
Throw over this time, but
Yep.
runner holds at third.
Of course, the coffee trucks here at Redlands Bay, if you're here listening in. Great coffees, canteens open. Not a lot of things are open being Good Friday, but if you're in the area and you're looking for something that's open,
Yeah,
pop on in and
Here we are.
canteen's open.
watch a ball game at the same time. Conditions are quite pleasant apart from the little bit of rain, potential rain, but it's just lovely down here.
Yes.
Come and get yourself an egg and bacon sandwich and a cup of coffee and watch these kids do their stuff.
There's
That
a
is
hard hit
shot.
ball, fly ball to left field. Underneath it is Ryan. Over Ryan's head, goes to the fence. 1 run scores. The round of 1-3. Ryan fires it in, but not in time. And there's another Barney Rubble that scores 2 runs.
Yeah. Yep. Phil will come and have another chat.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs have plated in this inning. And it's still only 1 out. Of course, we do have a 7-run rule.
Yep.
Which keeps the games moving.
Still got to get to a certain stage for that to occur.
And we see Feathers Harris has arrived not long ago.
Yeah. Yeah. And again,
Doing the
look,
rounds, scouting a few of the younger boys.
yes,
Good to see.
great to see.
Great to see.
And also just for the under 20 Disco Emus to be under his guidance, as we said before. Just what an
Been
opportunity.
some great
hey?
baseball here of an evening. Some very spirited play.
Yeah.
Well, umpire Scott Fletcher's out there saying, come on boys. We're here for a baseball game, not a mother's meeting.
That's fair enough though, because again, it's a real challenge for a pitcher when they're getting touched up a little bit to knuckle down and get those outs. So we still only have 1 out here, bottom of the second. And quite an avalanche of runs at the moment. So
And the big hitting Gardner's up, the first baseman
Geez,
from the
big
banana
kid.
vendors. He's-
Check him out.
Have a look at him.
wow.
They're pitching outside to him by the look of it. The catcher, Klein Shipper, sets up outside and pitcher hits his spot,
Yeah, I think
but
that's
it is a
what
ball.
Phil might have been saying, to look, as much as we don't entirely want to, we're not going to feed him, so we're going to sit outside and see if we can induce something. But 2-0, as you said, Andy, he's out there again, sitting an inch or 2 outside, and he's looked like they're going to sort of
Pitch around him,
intentionally walk
intentionally
in.
walk. Yes. We'll just see if this one comes back. I'd say he'd have a green light. Well, we'll just see.
Why wouldn't he?
This will be
But
down the chute.
that
And it
is-
was down the chute.
No.
And it's
This
ball
is-
4. Well, I thought my eyes were bad. Crikeys.
So you're in for the same surgery as...
Well, yeah, I'll have to book my LASIK surgery because I thought that was sweet. And we look at the pitch track and yeah, I'm on the money. That's got the outside corner.
It's a generous outside corner there.
Generous, it's a generous outside corner, but who's splitting hairs here? It was only about 3 ball lengths out.
And that is the end of Barker.
And
So again, this is the type of thing. There's some two-way guys here getting opportunities and some guys that may not pitch much. And again, as we said, this game doesn't really count for a great deal, apart from who might be home team in the big gold medal game. So Phil would be running through his pitches today, just trying to get some work into some guys. We've got an opportunity. We might take a short break. We'll see in a sec. All right, so pitching change.
Who's the new pitcher, Andy?
Gallardo.
Oh, Angus Gallardo, the catcher.
All right, nice change up. First pitch. Foul ball.
Well, he's got it all ahead of him here, Gallardo. Runners on first and second base. Cooper Teachman in the box, yeah?
Yeah.
The former Adelaide boy, you said.
Yeah, well, his dad, Russell, was with the Goodwood Baseball Club for some time, and
Oh,
it's a beautiful base runner. Now that
yes.
creates a...
Wolford took off. Gardner didn't follow. I thought it was a double still, but Gardner...
no, just well read by the
Yes.
runner.
Yeah.
Ball in the dirt, and he took it.
Well, that's put on a tee, and there's a fly ball out to centre field. Elliott's come in and got it, and the runner tagging up has...
No, he wasn't tagging up.
He
That
wasn't
was-
tagging up,
that
but
was
he
the
didn't
problem.
go. And great fielding out there. What
He
a
had to
route
make
did
some
Elliott.
ground.
Elliott made some great ground.
Yeah.
Took a great route at it and caught the ball in a position to throw it straight away.
Exactly.
That's some classic centre fielding play there from Hayden Elliott.
A little bit of error by the Bullshark runner that thought it was going to land and was down the line. And
Well, there you go. So Teachman's flown out to centre field twice in this game. He's 0 for 2.
okay.
And this is your boy Andy Romero,
Yeah.
the shortstop up.
Yeah, well, a good moment for him.
It's 1
There's
for
a good
1.
pitch to
Oh,
hit,
and he's
he
hit
hits it.
behind the runners. That's some good hitting there from Romero. There's Gardner around second.
Yeah.
The Harbour Bridge throw over to target, and call that a single and a...
Just poor baseball by the right fielder. I don't want to be critical because they're kids, but he's got to hit that cut-off because, again, he's just let Ramiro go to second. And
It's the left-handed Harris out there, who's normally just a PO, so
Okay.
he's on the field to get his DOs. But
Okay.
yeah, you hit the cut there because I don't think there was a play at third.
well, he's done it twice. He tried to airmail one to home, and that allowed the runner to go to second. So they're just small things, but now they've got two runners in scoring position, and
Alex Strawn hits that one foul. And look, Gallardo's putting the ball there to be hit.
He's doing a
He's
good
putting a bit of trust in the field.
yeah.
And he's got it out. Let's see if Gallardo can get another out here and get the Disco Chooks out of this inning. Oh, beautiful pitch inside that's fouled off. Almost as much slice in that as my golf swing.
Yeah, and mine.
Oh, went for a curveball and left it high, Gallardo.
A 1-2 count. Delivers again.
Strawn chops that one off. Now, just on this fella that's out there on the Huckleberry Hounders, it's Angus Gallardo. He's come here as a catcher. This being a dead rubber, he's having a throw.
Okay, well, he throws it pretty well. There's a bit of scope for him to do all sorts of things into the future. So from the set, he delivers
Gallardo deals off. Great pitch.
inside. Did he go? No, he didn't.
And Klein Shipburst looked at him and said, "You know you went." And
Gallardo again. Inside. Gee, you got
it's
a
hit
good piece
over
of that.
there to Harris. Harris is under it, and can of corn.
Easy peasy.
And
And that's the end of the Bullsharks, but they put quite a big number on the board. What have they got
just
there,
have
Andy?
a look there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs score, which makes it a 6-1 ball game, 7-1 ball game, 6 runs score.
Fantastic. We'll take a short break. Welcome back everyone. Beautiful Redlands baseball fields here, down under Travellers.
Down under Travellers World Series, Klein Shippers, the catcher, is up to bat to lead off this third inning for the Disco Emus. They are chasing in a deficit of 6 runs.
Yeah, we're only early in the game, top of the third.
Yeah.
There's one of the legends of Australian baseball trots past us, in Phil Brassington, coach of the Disco Emus juniors. And
There's a cracking hit. Line drive out to centre field. Duke fields it and fires it in. And
he might have done a knee or a hammy or something.
We've got a hamstring, I believe. There's an injury to the catcher.
Yeah, it's just not uncommon, you know, just reaching for first and turning and driving around second, and he went straight for the back of the leg. So hopefully
I think it's a hamstring. We'll see. Hayden Elliott, the centre fielder, has made some sensational catches out in centre field and doing quite a job for the Emus out there. His last at bat, Elliott walked, and
that's not great for the Emus, because Phil was telling me he's already got 2 guys injured, so he wouldn't be looking for another, especially with tomorrow being a big day for them.
Yeah, look, he's got plenty of options here. I can say.
Good throw. Oh, just great slide. Terrific slide.
Pulling a rabbit out of the hat. That's the pinch runner is.
He got a fair old weave on him,
and
he's got a weave and he's got wheels. All the W's.
Young Malcoon is the pinch runner, and I can tell you he's a lot quicker than what Klein Shippers would have been if he was there. And Hayden Elliott's in there, as we can hear his mother cheering him on from the stands.
Well, he's a big kid.
He's another product of Hills baseball in New South Wales, as is the pinch runner out on second base, who was just held on there by Calvert.
Yeah, I've always been an admirer of the baseball system in New South Wales. They've really got it right, and I know they've got a lot of players and a lot to choose from.
In recent years, I think Queensland's got the wood on them, Andy. I think they have.
I don't know about that, mate. I mean, they might have won a couple of tournaments, perhaps, which may give you that.
Seems to be a lot more velocity coming out of the pitcher's hands from Queensland compared to New South Wales, and that's across the board. It's not just 1 or 2 players there.
Okay, well, fair call.
I might be wrong. But,
again, that's Shane Watson's been in charge of their high performance program, and he's really into it. So no surprise if they're really making some strides, the Queenslanders.
And Calvert's certainly doing a great job here. He deals to Elliott outside. Are you a fan of the sliding glove, Andy? This oven mitt that they have in the back pocket?
Well, mate, I suppose anything that can be offer protection, and there's the wheels, but it's
hit and run. And Malcoon's back. Wow.
All the way to third.
All the way to third, and made
all the way back.
And
he should have left it there. I know it's easy to say, but he had third easily.
Yes, if he tagged up. All right, Micah Target, the third baseman, up the plate for the Disco Emus.
What's up?
Get a bit of a front coming through. No rain, but a little bit of a breeze in.
Never a good sign, because that often means rain. So it cracks those clouds up and gets things moving.
We're 50 minutes into this game, 55 minutes in. Oh, there's a fat one down Broadway there.
Yeah, 71 mile an hour.
Like a target with a runner on second base, 2 outs. Malcoon has got wheels, and he'll be on his way in a minute. Target, line drive behind the runner.
Right alley, that's going to score the runner.
Scores the runner. Fielded by Duke in centre field, who fires it in, but not before Malcoon scores.
Yeah, what count was that, do you remember? I think it was, I don't know what it was, but that was a beautiful piece of hitting. That's classic hitting. Driving the ball into the right centre alley. Teach all your young kids to do exactly that. Wait for the ball, let it travel, use its power and drive it.
Brings the shortstop, Riley Cooper, up for the Disco Emus with Micah Target over on first base as the runner. And, Cooper fouls that one off.
It's a good game of baseball here. 6-2 I think we got.
7-2.
7-2, sorry, Bullsharks way. Emus chasing. Again, big fella from the mound. Oh, lovely pitch.
Swing and a miss by Cooper. It was a lovely pitch by Calvert.
Yeah, a little
Looks
sinking
like,
fastball or a change-up.
Looks like Calvert's going to pitch this game out and not be available for tomorrow.
No doubt they've got plenty up their sleeve, so
Yeah.
protecting that bullpen as much as possible. Deeper he can go, the better off they will be. And with a lead, gives Overlap.
What an awesome
quite a
place
few
to be
options.
here in Redlands Bay. I couldn't think of anywhere else to be at Easter.
Living the dream, my man.
Living the
Living
dream.
the dream. Well, that might sink and land, and it's going
Yeah,
to.
there's a base hit on a, what do you call that, a dying quail? What would you call that?
Yeah, well, it was
you
off
know?
the fist. It was well located.
Single to nine brings Matt Harris, the lefty, he walked at his last at bat, and he's playing right field for the Disco Chooks. And his last at bat, he kept his bat firmly on his shoulder. And we were saying we don't think he's had a lot of at bats in his career. Due to this tournament play, he's got to have some DOs. And he comes from the Ride Association in New South Wales. He's wearing a Ride helmet.
Matty O'Neill. Shout out to Matt.
Matthew Frederick O'Neill.
Yeah, well, old Fred does a fantastic job with the kids. He's been around a long time.
Very passionate.
Very passionate. Very
Part of the Clarendon alumni, Clarendon College in Texas.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, he's been very successful, Matt. He's a good coach. Great junior coach. A great coach, perhaps. Underestimating him just to say he's a junior coach. Again, delivers and
misses
misses
inside. Always the bridesmaid, but Matt always seems to be the bridesmaid.
I don't say that. Well, he took the prize at the Nationals, so he was.
Oh, AYC,
Yeah.
I stand corrected. He's won one.
Well, yeah, and didn't he? You having a go at him? You trying to stir him up a little bit?
I wouldn't do that. It's a professional operation here.
That's correct.
Eddie, come on. All right, Matt Harris with 2 outs. Top of the 3rd inning.
Good pitch.
Harris
Oh,
takes
wow.
one down Broadway for a walk. Well, I don't know where that missed, but let's have a look at pitch tracker.
That was a strike, I would have thought.
It's down low. I would say this pitch tracker might need some recalibration.
So it missed it.
I found.
Siri thinks it was a strike too.
Yeah, well, fair call. She's very astute. She knows her stuff. That's a good job by the
Calvert's,
starter for the Sharks.
Calvert's off, and we've the banana benders have gone to the bullpen. Kent Ward.
Well, whilst they're all congregating in the middle, might give us a chance to just keep sipping champagne and have another couple of those prawns. So we might take a small break.
do so these round circles and if they screw them up. This is I need them on the outside. Gary, this big tells you the that's basically the story. It's telling you.
Okay, so we're all good, back to go.
Kent Ward, the right-handed hurler, up.
Yeah, well,
And
Kent,
Regan Smith in the box. What do you know about Kent?
well, only on his couple of warm-up pitches, but he hit 79. So,
Misses low there.
so he's
One
got
out, the bases loaded. Ducks on the pond, whatever you want to call it.
a full house.
Full house,
And here he goes, delivers. That's popped. Foul.
popped foul. And Regan Smith had a little smile on his face saying, I can hit that.
You like the extra bit of velocity, even though it got him. Again, another nicely built right-hander.
Oh, up and
This is up.
inside. 81 miles an hour.
Wow.
Crowd's building here at Redlands Bay on this Good Friday. The 7th of April, 2023.
Time is flying.
Oh, magnificent pitch there from Ward. That was a Derek Jeter on the outside corner, maybe a little bit outside.
Good pitch, pitch is pitch.
All right, let's see what he goes to here. I think he'd be looking at a Derek Jeter, Linda Ronstadt,
I think he might
or you're
go-
calling an MC Hammer.
I have no idea what you're actually talking about, but anyway. Oh, he comes in.
Comes
and
in
he
and
misses,
he misses and
walks
walks.
in. So Emus are building something here.
Yeah, they get another run home. And as Micah Target comes across the plate, and Cooper Wilson is up, and Cooper looks like he's either from the Ride Association or he's borrowed a Ride helmet. He is right, I'm told, by Andy the tech guy.
Oh, Andy's all over it. There's a shot.
There you go. Wilson hits behind the runners, scores one, and Phil Grassington holds up the runner at third with only one out, and has a good piece of hitting there, Andy.
Oh, great piece of hitting. First pitch, fastball, middle out. Bang, right field, line
Player
drive.
with the ability to hit behind the runners. It's very important in baseball. One of
Yeah.
it's a very good trait to have.
Oh, totally. As we said, if you teach your kids that sort of, it just opens you up, and you know you can be a good hit and run option and all sorts of things. So
Ed Ryan here, and the ball gets away, and Matt Harris on third base. Not normally a base runner, as I said, he's a PO.
okay.
Wasn't sure whether to go. Was in two minds. He probably made the right decision
Oh,
to
he
stay.
definitely made the right decision. That
No,
ball
being a
just sort
pitcher,
of-
he wouldn't want to get his trousers dirty.
Oh, well, they're already a little dirty, so he might have. But anyway, it was a good call because they're building something. You don't want to be an out at the plate and squash a rally
Yes,
here.
squash a really good rally. All right, Ed Ryan. Now, Ed's the playing left field today for the Disco Chooks, sporting the pink batting gloves.
Yeah, they're pretty sharp. Ooh. Takes a pitch, 78 mile an hour.
Yeah, here's a Derek Jeter down Broadway. Let's see what he goes to here.
Again, he sets and delivers. Misses
Inside,
in.
misses in. In the fair income department, Andy, you having a good time?
Having a great time, buddy.
Nothing beats it, does it?
Nothing beats it. Yeah.
Cold
And-
champagne,
and-
strawberries,
oh, yeah. Look, I'm starting
tiger
to get
prawns.
a little heady on the champagne, and anything could occur. But
Ed Ryan walks, and another run comes home for the Disco Chooks.
well, this game is really back and alive again, isn't it?
It is top of the order now for Kachowski. And Kachowski, the second baseman for the Disco Chooks. Bases still loaded with one out. And let's see if Kent Ward can find the zone. He is throwing fairly hard.
Yeah.
Maybe might just take a bit off and try and
Oh, there's
gets
a run.
away. And
This is going to be tight at the plate. Bang, bang. Oh, that's... Well, that was a bang, bang play, so it could have gone either way.
I disagree with that call. He's tagged him on the butt. He's tagged him high on the bulleye pass, and that leg was well and truly over the plate there. No, well, there we go. And we'll have to look at the replay. The tag was definitely put down that it was on the bulleye pass.
Yeah, it was a tough one for a...
I think he got under it, but there's an out. And that was Regan Smith who got out there at home. Still got Kachowski here now, 2 outs.
Yeah, with 1 out, it was worth a shot.
Well, hey, these Queensland banana bender umpires, they're not biased, are they? They couldn't be.
You're a hard man, Andy.
Well,
Hard
just
man.
calling it as I see it.
Yeah, well,
Maybe I
that's-
might need to go to
You're the
Specsavers.
commentator.
Well, and Kachowski walks. Kachowski walks, which brings the... This will be interesting here. Klein Shipburst, he pulled up at his last... He hit a single. So he's he's hit a single. He's a bit gingerly coming around. He's the kid who grabbed at his hamstring when he went to first base.
Oh,
His
okay.
last at bat. Let's see what he does.
Well, that's promising.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Ward deals. Oh, that's a great pitch down the guts.
77 mile an hour
77 mile an hour.
per hour.
Misses inside to Klein Shipburst. And this game could be evened up with the swing of one bat here. Chopper to third base. He just needs to step on his bag.
He wasn't going to, but
Wasn't
he
going to, but he
reminded
did.
himself and he took the easy out. So, well played. Good rally by the Emus there. Pulled themselves right back into this game.
We're just looking at how many runs they scored. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I believe the score is 7 to 5.
7-5 score. Is that official? How good is that? The ball pass. I've got to use it. Yeah. Benny, you can come in. If needed. When he goes. How many viewers have we got? We'll see. How many viewers have we got? Hey? We've got 30 viewers. Hey, Corey. Yeah, comes back on. You were safe. All leading. Where's put the tag on his tag? Oh, you're with me now.
Well, we're back here at Redlands Bay, and we have Angus Gallardo still on the mound for the Emus. Bottom of the third inning. A 7-5 ball game in favour of the home team, the Bullsharks, and it looks like it's Paddy McLaughlin up. He walked at his last at bat for his 0 for 0 today to lead off the bottom of the third.
Yeah, after
Gallardo throws a strike, but called the ball.
a quiet start to the game, but the Bullsharks scored 6 in the bottom of the second, and the Emus replied immediately with 4 in the top of the third. So we have a real game on our hands. It's Gallardo again, change up.
Misses high and out. Falls behind in the count, Gallardo. There's ball 3, and wouldn't say they're trying conditions. The conditions aren't too bad.
No, not too bad. I suppose unless we grab one of those baseballs in our hand and see whether it
Might be a little bit slippery there.
bit slippery, but he won't want to walk this guy. He'll be looking for a strike, and
He gets one in the top corner.
Again.
Well, the balcony's full. Everyone up on the balcony, and also there's a walk. Brings young Foster up for the banana benders. Foster's is playing second base for the benders.
Yeah, sack fly at his first at bat, and he obviously got hit there.
Hit by a pitch. Oh, I missed that.
What happened there? Thought the
Pitch
leader-
tracker's
leader-
got it as a strike. Oh, way outside.
That's I don't know how they hit him.
Where's that pitch run? Courtesy run.
Oh. Sorry, the mix-up there was... Hang on, we're trying to get the changes here. The mix-up was there. So he wasn't hit by a pitch. It was a swap out. We still have Foster in the box. So he came and saw the umpire and said, I'm pinch running, and ran out. So, but didn't a pitch get thrown?
Oh, too much.
Too much
champagne
happening.
for us.
Anything can happen
Yeah,
at
I
Redlands
know.
Bay.
We've got to keep up a bit, bud.
Is this Foster in the box? Foster's in the box, so he hasn't been hit by a pitch.
Again, Gallardo kicks and goes. Another good changer.
So McLaughlin's out of the game over at first base. There's a runner in for him, and we'll get the name of that runner for you shortly. Runner goes,
Ooh,
and he's
spike that one.
stolen. Gallardo puts it on a
nice shot.
tee, and that's been hit
Straight
out
to
to
left field.
the left fielder Ryan, who takes the catch and fires it in, holding the runner at second base. Foster flies out to 7, and Kittle is the pinch runner out on second base. Back to the top of the order, and here's Duke up for the Bullsharks.
Caleb Duke flies 6 and a walk. 0 for 1.
Gallardo puts one in the dirt, and well blocked there by Klein Shiphurst.
Gallardo again
Gallardo.
delivers up high. Working nice and quickly, Gallardo
He comes to a set at the hip.
kicks and goes.
Oh, lovely pitch.
Ooh.
And Klein Shiphurst, he's grabbing a hold of the jersey flag.
Yeah,
Looks a bit sore.
yeah, he's done.
We called it at his last at bat. We think he might be carrying an injury.
Oh no, that just hit him on the inside
Just
of the
hit
thigh,
him on the inside of the thigh.
which is a nasty spot to get hit for catches. No protection and a bit fleshy. Always a
And
painful
now,
blow.
Andy, when you played, what position? You weren't a catcher, were you?
No, I wasn't a catcher, my man. I'd sort of bit of third base and outfield for me.
Okay. Duke chases that pitch that was outside and fouls it away. We do thank everyone and we welcome everyone in on the stream that's tuned in and listening.
Yep, Good Friday. We might be
Friday
starting
morning.
a little bit slowly, but I'm sure
We'll
as
get
the
there.
day progresses, our numbers will grow that are watching this. And
Oh, there's a bit of an MC hammer into the dirt.
beautiful work by the catcher,
Yes.
and that's what's required, because if the pitcher's going to throw a breaking pitch, he has to know that the catcher's going to support him, and that was
He
beautifully
certainly
done
did
there.
that. And that one's blocked again, but got away. And there's a walk to Duke. Brings up the catcher. How
Yeah, runners in the corners, one out, so you'd suggest we're going to be moving again.
Yeah, I'd say we'll see as Phil Overlack puts down the signal, and I'd say there might be a stolen base, and he goes. And yes, Duke has a stand-up steal to second base, and we've got runners at second and third base here. And Howie's had a walk, and he's had a swinging strikeout, so he's 0 for 1 today. Oh. Pitch was down Broadway, Andy.
Straight down the shooter. Again, delivers.
Lado.
Good pitch again.
And that's chopped
Chopped foul.
chopped foul. From memory, this kid chopped a few earlier in his last couple of at-bats.
1 ball, 2 strikes. He likes
Another
that
chopper.
one, doesn't he, hey?
More chops than a Jackie Chan movie, Andy. You know, Jackie Chan's mum lives in Canberra.
Is that
They used to
right?
be neighbours with Ben Moore.
Okay.
100%.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, they donate a lot of money to medicine. John Curtin School of Medicine in Canberra. Jackie Chan's, that's his mother's chosen
Charity.
charity. Yeah,
She wants to, or they want to. I love that stuff. I mean,
there's a lot of laboratory mice there that they... Oh, there's a chopper to third. And Micah Target gets tangled up and everyone's safe. A run scores.
brings up the
just
very
unlucky.
dangerous
Oh,
number 3 hitter, Wesley Wilfred, who's doubled twice.
he's hit 2 Barneys.
Isn't he on fire?
He's on fire. And more importantly, when he's got on, he's been able to use his base running skills to get home.
And he got a good hitter behind him too.
Oh, well, we've got a courtesy runner for the catcher who's just hit that chopper to third and got himself on first base. The courtesy runner will...
outside. Ball 1.
Yeah, with a runner on second base, the first baseman Smith's playing in front of the runner on first. There's a fly ball out to left fielder. Ryan's under it. Ryan catches it as the base runner Duke makes his way back to second base and no one advances. Well,
A pinch hitter here or a change in this slot.
so Gardner's come out of the game, the first baseman. And number 28, who we will get to you.
They make the change.
You got it?
Is that better?
Oh, they double steal.
Double steal.
Nice work.
Who's 28, Andy, do you know?
2 out, so
Lachlan
catcher
Jones.
didn't want to throw it.
And what can we say? There's 2 Lachlan Jones at this tournament. There's one in this team and one in another team.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is there's a Lachlan Jones in the senior, one of the senior teams. This fella looks like he might be a bit bigger
Yeah,
than the other. He's a big boy, this fella.
He sure is.
And the other Lachlan Jones is. There's a chopper to target. Plays across the diamond and gets the out.
Terrific job. We getting his score there? Don't think so.
Yeah, one run came home.
One run came home, okay. So they
And that
then
was
get it
that was Kittle that came home.
to 8-5 lead to the Bullsharks.
You got to look at on the ball pretty. What do you think, Danny? Here we go.
Yeah, so yes. Well, back at Redlands Bay, and we have Hayden Elliott up for the Disco Emus. Bit of chin music there for Hayden.
Yeah, straight over the top of his head, 78 mile an hour.
And,
Just to say, hey, don't dig in, pal. I'm coming to get you.
Kent Ward on the mound, and Elliott's had a walk and a fly out to right field. He takes ball 2, and been a bit of a revelation in this tournament. Hayden Elliott, he's really excelled.
It up, has he?
Yep.
Oh, that was low, but he's in that good a nick.
We've
He liked
always known he can play, but he's brought his
A game.
He's brought his A game to Redlands Bay.
No, it's good, and that's what I mean. Look, you know, he's not a huge guy, but all different times to develop these young baseballers, and good to hear that this might be a little moment in time for him.
Hayden takes a strike and gives a little bit of a grimace there that probably wasn't his pitch, but he was called a strike.
Didn't like the call.
Or maybe.
Bit low.
Yeah.
There's a good pitch again.
That's another great pitch. So Ward's doing a great job here.
It sure is.
Because Calvert started the game and he came out. He's on the line for the win, Calvert, and Ward's relieving in this game. Elliott fouls that one off, and young Hayden Elliott. Oh, Phil Brassington making his way round to third.
Yeah, he's got plenty to do. Getting everything in check and making sure he's got probably sent some up to the pen and just organising things.
Brassington's a native of Orange County in California. He's come all the way over for this tournament.
Yeah.
Give his time and.
No, he's a class act, and
yeah,
he runs programs over there, and he's doing a fantastic job.
Elliott's hit a fly ball out to right fielder. Strawn's under it, and Strawn takes it and retires the first out of this inning. And Elliott's flown out to right field twice now.
Yeah, I think they're both similar pitches, just sort of got him inside a little bit and jammed him and popped him up.
The third baseman, Micah Target's up for the Disco Chooks. He singled at his last at bat. He's hit a single out. You might remember it was that line drive out to centre right. And he's also hit a ground ball to
He's doing a
third in his
wonderful-
prep. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah,
he
Kent
is.
Ward's doing a terrific job here, sitting around that mid to high 70s, 75, 76, 77 mile an hour. So a bit of velo for this grade, and again locating it as well.
Well, a little bit of a breeze coming through,
Yeah,
and great conditions for baseball at the moment.
Beautiful
But we don't want to talk too early there, Andy.
no, we again sort of a little bit dimmer and a bit darker and a bit of high cheese. and just-
Stan, the cameraman, shaking his head, saying it's not good conditions for baseball.
okay,
He's got the umbrella up over the camera, and we do thank Stan, the cameraman, for his expertise and brilliance over the last couple of days.
well, and he's so steady, Stan. He just doesn't miss a beat.
Target in the box.
Hello, Shinshai. Good, thank you.
Riley Cooper in the box. We do apologise. Riley Cooper grounds out. And there are no runs added, and we have a scoreline of 8-5 in favour of the Bullsharks.
We'll take a break.
I did, and then it come up here and said connect, and I connected. But then I think the last pitch that it didn't read anything.
After you accept that code.
Yeah, so now it's saying not connected.
So you're going to hit 814.
Yeah, it's saying not connected now, so I reckon it was. Add new session. Oh yeah, here we go. Radar 814. Continue. Can you do that on there too though? Oh shit. KK pitching.
And what if disconnect on here made us?
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I think this is too fucking hard. And then you got it looks like you got to put a player in.
Yeah, he is putting just put K. Just put
But is that taking it away from here? It has? Oh, we don't want that, do we? Because that's going through the stream. I don't want that either. Alright,
It's not going through the stream.
let me disconnect this. What are you using it for? Oh, here.
I'm using it purely for agency.
How do I...
48 to 16, 9 to 50.
Yeah, I've done session.
And the DH is into the game, out of the game. And gone to 7. They're all pitcher. The coach is coming up to tell you the rest. Whoa!
Well, welcome back to Redlands Bay, and we've got some wholesale changes that we'll bring to you as we catch up. Regan Smith to come in for Angus Gallardi, and Regan Smith's on the mound. Cooper Teichmann is up for the Bullsharks. New batter. He's out of the game, I'm told. As Regan Smith throws a bit of a change-up knuckle in. Cooper who? Amiet. Cooper. Yep, Cooper Amiet's in the box. Yeah, joining me in the commentary is the man of the moment. Oh, there's a fly ball that's curving foul and targets over, but can't get to it. Is none other than Benny Moore.
Thanks for having me, mate. Been waiting for the call up the last few days, but I guess it finally came.
And Good Friday here in Queensland. Where else would you be if you weren't at baseball, Benny? Putting fires out in Canberra?
Oh, at the beach.
What, on Lake Burley Griffith Beach? Or which? Oh, there's a hard hit ball by the pinch hitter Cooper Arnett.
But yeah, lovely day here at the ballpark. Just a little bit of cloud cover, which is keeping the temperatures down here in sunny, warm Queensland, with some good baseball on display.
This isn't Romero up. Romero's due up. It looks like there's a pinch hitter here for Romero.
Number 23. Andy would have that at a fingertip.
Who is it? Alex Duncalf. And Alex is having his first at bat as he comes into this game with a runner on first base, who is Cooper Arnett.
Regan Smith blows the ball by him. Good velocity on that one, Andy. What did you have that one at?
63 miles an hour.
163.
So Benny, the beach, Burley Griffin Beach, Bateman's Bay,
Bahamas, mate.
The Bahamas.
Some of your favourite beaches.
Okay. All right.
Sunny Bahamas.
All right, so this ball game is and we've got an 8-5 ball game here, so shed rubber, this one, Ben?
Yeah, I think so. It was always going to be a little bit interesting. I guess these teams have played some really good baseball so far this week, and with the finals tomorrow, it was, a couple of teams saving a few of their aces on the mounds, which is opening it up for a few of these other players to come in and pitch and get that experience as well. But it's pretty tight, 8-5. It's a ball game.
Yeah, you've placed a couple of kids this week in colleges. One, I think, yesterday or the day before, Jai Burns in Frank Phillips.
Yeah, that's right. I've just got another one I'm about to announce here today as well. So,
yeah,
been a good couple of days, not just on the baseball field, but with a few of the kids, getting picked up as well.
Not sure if you're in contact, but Frank Phillips took down Midland in Game 2 of a series in the US early this morning.
Right.
Midland are running second in the region and have been a powerhouse. A couple of their starting pitchers have already committed to Texas Tech. So out of Midland Junior College, they're heading to Texas Tech, and Frank Phillips in Game 2. So they've evened the series at 1 apiece, which for Frank Phillips was a good result this morning.
It's a great result. Yeah, great result. Obviously out there in West Texas in Region 5, one of the best baseball, college baseball conferences in the whole of America, and Midland obviously quite well known. It's actually where the Bushes, or George Bush and his wife, Laura, I believe, used to reside or come from out there, in a large kind of town with a big baseball, history, baseball and football. Anyone that knows Friday Night Lights, that was based there in Midland, Odessa as well. And
there's three towns very close there. It's Big Spring, Midland and Odessa, not far from all there. The three powerhouses in that region.
Yeah.
As there's a strikeout there, which brings Alex Strawn up.
Yeah, but that's great for Jai, obviously talented ball player, brother of Jake Burns as well. He's with the St. Louis Cardinals, so it would be good for him to get over there in a structured program and great conference, and give him a good opportunity to compete.
It's good. There's a couple of other Aussies going to be with him there at Frank Phillips.
Yeah, we've got quite a few players that go to Frank Phillips there, as well as Clarendon, not too far from there, but really good stepping stone for Australians to go over and wet their feet in college baseball. It's obviously a pretty intense and long season as well, and a very competitive conference too. So a really good coaching staff and really good baseball there. So I'm sure all those players will thrive.
It is confirming this is Alex Strawn in the box.
Not Alex Strawn, this is Cooper O'Brien.
So Cooper O'Brien's in for Alex, and he's entered the game. Regan Smith, maybe he's throwing knuckleballs, maybe just a little bit of change-ups, circle change-ups, Ben. Of course, you went to college yourself in Texas, Ben?
Just a couple of years ago now, I was lucky enough to go to Howard College there, just not too far from Midland, so I know that area quite well.
Howard's in Big Spring, Texas?
Big Spring, Texas, yeah.
Town with an oil refinery?
Largest inland oil refinery in mainland America.
Oh, we're getting a bit of a history and geography lesson here on at the Down Under World Series. Kittle.
Good rip there, but just
Lines
slightly
one foul. And Kittle's come into the game for Paddy McLaughlin. And
yeah, was fortunate enough to go to Howard there.
so the format of Region 5, for those or format for every region is a bit different. That Region 5 play a double header on a Friday and a double header on a Saturday, and you just play a home game in the region, and the following year it's an away game. So a team will come up come to your home game. It'll be double header Friday, double header Saturday. There's a 4-game series in the region, and then of course the boys, as well as training, they play out of. There's a rip to left field. It's sliced foul, and then they play the midweek non-regional game. So they'll normally play five games a week during regional play. Before that, they can play up to 6-7 games in the outer season. So leading up to the season in the first semester.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, the double headers are obviously challenging, and they're full days, obviously the Friday, Saturday in competing, and then I guess the Wednesday's challenging as well. It's a little bit different that you're obviously going to school all morning competing, then normally hopping on a bus to drive potentially a few hours, away to play a game and then back again before school the next day. So it is a big...
Kittle's rung up, and for once in this game, the Queensland umpires have gone the other way.
Yeah.
And a little bit of advantage there to the Emus. It was maybe 3 or 4 ball lengths outside. Brings Foster up, and Foster's sack flied and flied out. He's 0 for 1 in this game.
We just see Daniel Neal turning up here to the field. So his son Emil was on our last Down Under Travellers trip, or last couple of Down Under Travellers trip to America, but Emil's just gone over to Japan to continue his baseball career.
Wow, there's a line hit that's blocked by Target. He did very well to get to it, and that's a hard hit ball that Target put his body on the line and actually prevented a run there. So we'll score that. I'd say that will be a single to Foster, and brings the Caleb Duke up. No, they've got a... Not sure this is Duke. No, it is Duke. Caleb Duke up the lead-off with 2 outs in this inning, and runners on the corners. I say the runners not being held on and not going. Interesting. Oh, it's not being held on because the bases are loaded. There you go. Just struggling to see between these bright canary yellow shirts of the umpires that are burning my retina.
Oh, another good rip.
It's another good rip.
I didn't know if it was the prawns getting in the way there.
The prawns and the champagne with
the
champagne with the. Maybe had too many strawberries this morning.
Only the best for you, Andy. You've done a great job all week here on the commentators, keeping our fans
Let's talk
up to
about
speed.
another region then. Let's talk about you've got a lot of kids in the Cook up in Nebraska.
Yes.
Now, do you know much about that region and the colleges that play in that region?
Yeah, I've travelled through there a little bit, but got a good relationship with a few colleges up there as well. I guess the aim of the game with these players is to provide a school that is going to allow them to get in and flourish, and you don't get better by sitting on the bench, so to speak. So McCook's been got a great program as well, and great coaching staff, and they've had a lot of my guys come through the program there. I think about 15 at the moment, with a bunch more committed there as well. But they've had a few guys in Daniel Bannon, who went there, who was a pre-season All-American, and now at a large Division 1 college, as well as Max Morokovic too. Ooh,
there's a hard hit ball. It's into.
He didn't
It's
miss that.
over Ryan's head. Ryan fires it in, but not before a couple of runs get home. And 1, 2, 3 run score on the Barney Rubble from
double.
Duke.
Yeah, so McCook's been very good to me, and I guess us as Australians in taking these players and developing them and sending them on to high levels of baseball as well.
And now to get to McCook, the boys would fly into, I believe, Denver, Colorado, and make their way up. That would probably so they'd come in through
Yeah.
San Fran or LA, Denver, Colorado,
And then just a short car ride across.
short
there is
3 or 4 hour car ride,
Yeah,
or another flight.
a train. There's actually a train line run through there,
Okay.
but passenger train too. But yeah, the car is probably the preferred option to get in and out of McCook.
All right, we got the catcher Hawaii in the box. I'm not sure if my pronunciation is right there, Ben. But,
I'll go with your recommendation there, mate.
and of course, a lot of your tours go to Florida. Is there a reason for that, Ben?
Yeah, there is. I got a lot of friends based in Florida, but it's obviously really good for a number of reasons. I guess a lot of the international directors and assistant directors live in Florida because it gives them good access to places like Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. So every team, pretty much their directors and assistant directors actually reside in Florida, which not a lot of people probably know that, thinking that the directors probably reside in the town of their major league organisations. But
There's a line drive to Target who ends the inning.
yeah, but I guess there's a number of really good colleges there who I've got some really good relationships with and a few good programs. So whenever we go over there, we do play a lot of high level baseball and tournaments and some of those colleges too. So it's been a good spot for us.
Well, some great camera angles there from Stan, the cameraman, and that concludes this inning. And what's the score, Stan? 11-5
11-5.
in favour. Well, we're back here, and Matt Harris, the PO, or the right fielder today, the left-handed hitter, is in the box. He's had 2 walks from his 2 at-bats, and been very selective. It's off. Yeah, try now.
No, it doesn't look like it's on down there either. Not lit up.
And Harris takes a ground ball for another ball. Now, Benny, you mentioned Daniel Bannon's moved on from McCook, and he's playing at a 4-year school now.
He is, mate. Yeah, Division 1 4-year school.
I saw he hit a jack the other day. Maybe he's hit a couple.
Yeah, he's been barreling the ball up well. He's come to be known for that. I guess a smaller frame kind of guy, but is strong, but just has really good hand-eye coordination, some bat speed. And one thing you can guarantee from Daniel Bannon is that he's going to barrel some balls up, and once you do that, there's you put the ball in play, there's opportunity to get a hit or even hit one out. So he's been
And he's a middle infielder. He's a shortstop, is he?
Yeah, he's a middle infielder, can play both sides, and also the outfield too. So he runs quite well. So a little bit of centre field, but predominantly in the middle infield there.
I don't think that
coming from the power lead?
Well, there's a walk. His third walk of the game to Matt Harris. Walks as good as a hit, one would say. Brings Regan Smith up, and he's 1 for 1 today. He's got a hit and a walk. Well, we've blown a fuse on our power here, maybe a bit of overload. We had that at the hotel last night when a few CPAP machines got plugged in. Regan Smith flies out.
We got cables running everywhere.
Yes, and Stan the cameraman's just left his post to try and get the power up and running again as Cooper Wilson. No,
So what time did you plug in your CPAP last night? Andy?
Angus Gallardo. Pretty sure this is Angus Gallardo. Lucas Gallardo. And I've been calling him Angus all game. Lucas Gallardo is in for Cooper Wilson.
You got anything in?
Andy, you got power?
Yeah, I was getting that.
Okay.
I reckon we're overloaded. Look at this. I don't think you can do that to this. But it probably can't provide enough power. You probably can't go from a box to another thing. You overloaded for sure.
Well, he's missed outside there, Kent Ward.
About this one. Might have to run another power lead out to power this.
What's that? That's power.
That's all good.
And it's working.
Gallardo flies out to centre fielder Duke, who tracks that ball down and takes the catch.
To do with, McRae.
And that brings the new catcher, Ed Ryan, up. Ed's had the leggings on, so obviously our the Disco Emus have made some fielding changes with Klein Shiphurst obviously out of the game, or maybe moving from the catching position. Ryan's 0 for 1 today. He's ground balled to first base and he's had a walk as well. Yeah, my co-commentator's just multitasking, doing about 6 things here, and he's given us the flick.
No,
Still here?
Still here, mate. Just knocking a few strawberries back.
Yeah, I'm out of power again.
And we're out of power again.
I think there's only so much power you can run through a cable, I think.
Oh, there's a hard hit ball in the gap there from Ed Ryan, and oh, he's out at first.
Great play there.
Great play.
Moved well to his left. Fielded the ball cleanly and good throw over to first base.
And that was a 9-3 play. We don't see a lot of that, but it was Strawn who came in on that and made the out.
I got power coming through at the moment. You on recharger right now?
Yeah, back on. Yeah. Your prawns up, you mate?
Back on. Yeah, you want some?
No, I'm good.
No, they're good.
Dan.
Ben, stay away. Come back. Come back. Come in. You're up for commentary. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Where's Jackson? Is Jackson here? Yeah, get him to come and sit. Boys.
We'll get loose here. Touch it. Don't touch it. What'd you do that for? Now it's not chuck. Now it's not chuck. I just touched it. Hey! Mate. You got to plug. No, the plug's dodgy, right? And so you got to jiggle it to get it back going again. Just jiggle it again. We'll tell you when to stop.
need to plug it in somewhere else. Plug it in a cable and just get this going. Tony, well, I'm going to lose everything, mate. So, is it working? Tell me it's working. Nothing, mate. No, he'll keep jiggling up. It should be now. I can see red through here. Yeah, there's power. There's red through here. Coming through there then? It's not changing. That's overloaded. You can't go to you unmuted me.
Well, anything can happen at Redlands Bay, and it's about to. We've got some a guest commentator about to join us, and this ball game's getting away from the Emus. As we still have Regan Smith on the mound for the Emus, and in the box here is Wesley Wilford, the designated hitter. He's hit 2 doubles and he's flied out, so I can see him putting bat on ball here if he gets the right pitch. And for those of you who just joined in, that was Benny Moore, who's been chatting the last couple of innings about college placements in the US and a few of the different regions and a few of the different jobs. He's about to announce another player signed or committed to college. There's a high fly ball. Mason Malcoon's into the game in centre field, who takes that catch. So he's replaced Elliott out there, and Malcoon